Hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. Today, we're going to be discussing financial habits that you should be maintaining, and we're going to go over four of them. Hey. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. So, we're going to go over four, and I have a little surprise to share with you all. I don't know if I want to share the surprise in the beginning or at the end. So you let me know in the comments what you want me to do. But we're going to go over those. So who's ready? Hey, thank you for tuning in. Look at you guys hopping in. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it while we have you all here and ready to learn. So going over, you want the surprise now? All right, well, let's do it now. Let's do it now. All right, so I've been working on something and it is ready to show. Surprise me now. I have financial planners. So this is for the ladies. And then I have another one being created for the ladies as well. And then this one is for the men. It says just a man with a plan. I don't know if the video is showing it written backwards or not, but that's what it says. Just a man with a plan. And I'll show you the inside. Let's show you the inside. So first of all, let's get into it. You get stickers to put in there. So there's the one that says vacation, day off, holiday, payday, birthday, hair appointment, nail appointment, doctor appointment. We have stickers for when bills are due, when we need to check our budget, different things. Like, so we always get planners. And if you know me, I always give out planners because I love planners. So why not have a planner to offer? So this is wonderful. Thank you. Such a nice thing. You love it. Thank you so much. So this is awesome. So not only is it a planner, just a regular planner, but this one is specifically for finances. So yes, it'll have other things in there, but I'll show you some things on the inside. So we're going to start off with your financial goals. You set your goals for the month. So that's just setting your goals for the whole year. Like, let's think in the beginning of the year, I want to do this. So, just have a start. I also have a page in here for your bills. So in here, you can put, your bills, like, let's say, so sometimes we have bills that are due like maybe every 3 months. So you can put your bill, I don't know if you can see it, your bill, the due date, the amount, and then let's say, okay, so I know I paid it in January. I know I paid it in February. So you can keep track of it. Or if it's due quarterly, I know I paid it in January. I know I paid it in April. So this is designed to help you in that area. Also, another thing I need, I don't know about anybody else, a page for my passwords. I need to know what my passwords are. Sometimes I have like, because this one's over here. Oh, this one's over here. No, all in one place. So we have that. Let's see, what else can I show you? Because I don't want to show you everything because you got to get your own planner. So it also have, I love goals, quarterly goals. So starting off, what's your goals for the quarter? We have key numbers to review. So to remind you for the quarter to check your savings, your debt, your credit score, your net worth, your investments, retirement review, because we can't forget about retirement. We're thinking about that now. Then it has a full, calendar for the whole month. Then there's actually, if you're someone who likes to write your budget down, it has a page for the budget, for your whole budget. So you can put your income, your expenses. You can track your daily spending over here on the side. And put your full budget at the bottom. If you at the end of the month, recap. I have in here a savings tracker. So let's say you're saving for the month. You can put in here, like, let's say maybe you're saving, I want to save $5, you can put the $5 in. Or let's say you're someone who saves a different amount, when you can put a 5 in there, a 4 in there, a 2 in there, whatever you're saving, a 20, whatever you're saving. I have a page in here for, just notes, your reminders, expenses. You might want to track your expenses. What else? Let's see. Let's get into some more things that are in here. Of course, we have to have our reflections because we have to think about those. And our gratitude. What are we thankful for? What were we thankful for the month with our finances or with life? I made sure that they're Each month has a quote that's beneficial to you for for your finances. And then so each month has different things. So I'm gonna want to spend the whole live talking about this, but I wanted to share this with you all. I just shared it on my social medias this morning to let everyone know that it's coming soon. So you guys were tuning in, you got to see it, some of the inside. So and it's really they're really thick. I have a lot in here. It's a lot in there. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not a little small one. It's a big one. So I'm so excited about it. So just to let you know about them, they are going to go on pre-sale. I haven't decided if I want to do it this Friday or I might do it this Friday. I'm not sure the date, but it's going on pre-sale very soon. If you're on my email list, you will find out first and get your opportunity to get in there because as you do the pre-orders, they're going to be made in the order in which people place their order, and then they'll go out that way. So when did they go on sale? So I'm thinking they might go on pre-sale um on Friday. That's what I'm really thinking, but I haven't set it in stone yet. And another bonus that comes with the planners that you'll be able to, hey, Black Friday, how are you? Um, so they're going to come with sessions with me. So these are planners, and then everyone who purchases a planner is going to get one planning session with me. It's going to be a group session. So when you purchase it in your email, you'll get the link for the Zoom call, and then it'll set up reminders for you so you can attend. Of course, if you miss it, you can get the replay. But I'm really excited about these planners. Oh, thank you. Hey. So we have the planners. I'm so excited about them. Hi, thank you guys for tuning in. Just in time for Christmas. Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to do the pre-sale, and then they'll all ship out mid-December. So you'll have them before the holidays if you want to give them as a gift, or if you want to have them, to get started at the beginning of the year. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. Thank you. Oh my God, gift that keeps giving. Yes, yes, yes. So with them, they have a session or planning session. So because planning is important to me. So with that, you'll get the planning session. I have journals that I'm working on as well. The journals I'll share with you all next week on that live. And the journals, kind of resemble some of these because I'll also be offering a bundle offer. So maybe if you want a planner and a journal, who knows? Or you might just want a planner, or you might just want a bundle. Or a journal. So something for you to think about. So we'll see. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. Both. Oh, thank you so much. Look at me, all excited. All right. So thank you guys for just joining in with my excitement about the planners. So will you show the covers one more time? Sure. Of course I will. So this is the men's planner, just a man with a plan. So this is something that has some design. It's cool for the guys. They don't have to feel left out. And then for the ladies, you have the lady on the front. I also have another third design coming, which looks like this for the ladies, in case maybe you didn't want a female on your cover. You just want, like a cover like the gentleman. You'll get one like this. It'll be in a cream color. And it'll also have a nice quote for the ladies as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll be showing that. I'm waiting for that to arrive. I'm not sure which day that will, but when it does, I'll show you all that too. So I'll have 3 different options for the planners. Then there'll be 3 different options for the journals. Again, I'll show those. Who knows? Maybe I'll show them before next live. But if you're on next live, you will see them next live. You're welcome. So let's get into it. Today we're talking about building successful financial habits. So what exactly is a habit? A habit is something that we do all the time, over and over again. It's something that we can't stop. A lot of times we focus on bad habits, but let's focus on the good habits. Focus on the habits that will help us and be beneficial to us. So today we're going to talk about financial habits because we want to enhance our finances. So I'm going to go over 4 financial habits that we should be starting soon if we're not already doing, because you might already be doing them. So if you are doing them, let me know in the comments like, oh, I do that habit, or habit number 1, I'm already practicing that. So let me know. All right. So number 1, setting financial goals. This is so important. Let me know, do you set financial goals? Are you setting them and then maybe you're not checking them, or you're not sticking to them? Are you reaching your financial goals? Or are you someone who's like, yeah, I don't set goals? Some people don't set goals. Me, I am a cheerleader for goals. I feel like goals are the momentum for me. And it's important that you set certain type of goals. And I love setting smart goals. And smart goals, we definitely want to make sure we're setting specific goals. So, what exactly the S for specific? Specifically, what is my goal? Do I want to save? Do I want to increase my credit? Do I want to eliminate my debt? Do I want to prepare for retirement? Do I want to learn how to invest? Do I want to buy a home? What specifically is your goal? And then M, we want to make them measurable, be able to measure it. If it is your credit, do you want to raise your credit score 10 points? Do you want to decrease your debt by $5,000? Like, what exactly is it? I set the goals, but not checking or following through. That a lot of people do that, so don't feel alone. A lot of people do. Sometime next year, I'm going to bring back my community because I took it off for maternity leave, so I got to come back for that. But we'll be, getting started with that, and I'm all about accountability. If you were in the previous one, I am holding you accountable. I want to know, I want to see, I want to check. I'm following up in case you think I forgot. I didn't. So that's something you can look forward to too. So A, make sure that what's that? Achievable. Make sure it's something that you can achieve. Make sure it's something you can achieve. Don't set a goal that's like, I want to, save $30,000 and I make $50,000 a year. That's something I can't achieve, in a short amount of time. Set a goal that you can actually get to, so you can get the reward of like, oh, I did it. I did this. So set one that's achievable. Almost the same as the R, being realistic. Be real about what you can do. Make sure that it's relevant to what your overall goals are. So let's say your long-term goal might be to buy a home, then your goals probably should be saving, so you're working towards saving, but you're also working towards your big goal of buying that home. T, timely, set a time limit on those goals. So let's say I want to do something. Well, when do I want to do it? I want to do it in 2 months, or I want to do it in 6 months, or I want to do it in 2 years. Set the time limit so you can see, your progress. Check how you're doing, or did you get the goal? Maybe your deadline came and you didn't reach it. Don't give up on that goal. Keep it going until you get to it. So that can be your next step. Like, oh, look, I didn't get it the first time, but I kept going. I pushed through and I got to it. So number one, goals. And was goals in that planner? Yes, it was. And it's in there for every single month. So we'll be talking about that. So in that planning class, we'll talk about that. Budgeting regularly, the number two habit that you should be doing. Budgeting is your foundation. Do you have a budget? And just like saving, sometimes we'll create a budget. Don't look back at it. That's the one I tell you all the time. This is the thing. I have a budget. I'm budgeting. Where's your budget at? Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. I don't know where it's at. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't updated it. Oh, I make way more than that now. Or, oh, my expenses, I paid that off. Set your budget. Check your budget. That is your foundation. That is your game plan for where you're going to. That's going to help you to stay the course, to see where you're at, then make sure that, you're tracking things like, is this bill paid off, or is it not paid off? Or, did my income change, or what are my investments? What am I putting into my investments? Do I have a investment account? Do I have, see what you're doing. That's your foundation. A budget, a budget, a budget. If you don't have a budget, you need a budget. So let me know in the comments. I don't see any comments about saying I have a budget. So I was looking forward to seeing that one. So let me know in the comments. Do you have a budget? All right. So number three, what do I have? Tracking your spending. Something else that's very important. So all of these I'm noticing are in my planner. I promise that wasn't a part of it, but yeah. So the goals are in there. There's a budget spot in there. Your spending, there's a spending spot. What? But yeah, so tracking your spending, see what you're doing. If you're spending maybe a little more on something than you should be, maybe more than you can afford, not something that you can't do later on, but track your spending. That's a habit that's good for you. It'll help you. Like for me, I had to go to the store, so checking my spending, I get to see how much I'm spending in different places. So yesterday I went to get some formula for the baby, right? Now when I go to one place, when I go to BJ's, I don't know if I should be, can I say stuff like that? I went to the store, BJ's, and then I could get a big case of 24 for like a little bit under $60. Well, I went to the Acme last night and I got a 6-pack for like $22. I was like, what the heck? So tracking your spending will help you to see what you're spending, and you're able to measure just like that for me. Now, I know I track my spending, so I know how much I spend on it. I know how much I budget for. So that definitely was not in the budget. But me not wanting to go to the BJ's, I'm going to go this weekend. So I spent extra, so things like that. Plan for that. No, I don't track unless I'm on my budget. Okay, so we need to track it even. That was a perfect comment. We need to track even when we're not on budget, because that will help us to get back on our budget. So sometimes we're not tracking our expenses. We don't want to budget because we don't want to see those numbers. We don't want to see what we're doing that's not exactly on budget, right? But that's okay. That's going to help you to get back on budget. That's going to help you to see how far you are off budget. So let's say you're planning for this amount and you're spending this amount. Well, you're able to see, okay, so I'm using this much on my credit card. So I'm using this much debt because I know I don't make that much and I'm spending that much. So it's important to just follow through. We don't want to see it. We don't like to see it sometimes, but it's a hard pill to swallow. We have to see it so that we can adjust, get to our success, and get to our financial goals by making those adjustments. So that is so, so important. So yeah, we don't want to look at it, and you are not alone. But you can do it. You can do it. I promise. Comparing prices will help a lot. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And then, get the apps, clip those coupons before you get to the store. A lot of stores are requiring you to get their app so that you can use their coupons. They have discounts in the store, but they have even bigger discounts if you use their app. Everybody wants you to get their app. So, take the time to get the app, Save that money. That might be an extra $50 off of your order. That's money, $50 you can put somewhere else, put towards something that, maybe one of the things you spend a lot on, or one of those things maybe that you want to do, but you can't quite afford this month. Saving it in another area will help you in a different area. So definitely think of things like that. Don't be too cool to use a coupon. Don't be too cool to rip up the coupon. When you walk in the store, most stores have a little circular right at the front. Get you a circular, look at it, check it out as you're going through the store or whenever. If you're with somebody else, have them peek at it while you're, going through. Get your discounts. Get your discounts. You can use that money other places. Number 4, build and maintain emergency fund. This one is so important. This one, a lot of times we don't do it. We say we're going to do it. Oh, I'm going to create an emergency fund soon. Or I'm going to create an emergency fund when I get my taxes back. No, create an emergency fund. Start building that emergency fund. Decide your amount you're trying to get to. What amount you feel is cool for your budget that makes you feel comfortable and safe. Start building that emergency fund. Because that emergency fund is going to save you when something happens. Because life happens. Things happen out of nowhere. You don't plan for them, and you don't plan for them, so you don't have money for them. So you're either forced to use your debt, your credit cards, to cover them, which is a blessing that you would have it to be able to save you. But you want to avoid using that, because if you couldn't afford to do it without your credit cards, then you are not living within your means. So you just started yours last month. Yay, congratulations. I love to hear it. And that's the hardest part. Start it. I want all my coins. Yes. So start your emergency fund. Be prepared. Be able to, if something happens, it doesn't throw you off. Start your emergency fund. The first step, think of the amount that you feel, you can, if an emergency were to happen, about how much would it cost. We don't know what emergency might happen. So maybe we might want to save a certain amount of month's income, okay? Or a certain amount of month's expenses. So you decide what it is your goal to get to and start building up to it. Put it in a separate account. Don't have it with your savings account. Yes, it is savings, but keep it separate from your savings, because most times when we are saving money, we're saving it for a purpose to do something. Saving to buy that house, saving for a vacation, saving for my birthday, saving for whatever you're saving. So usually when we're saving with the intent to spend at some point on something, because we don't save to never, ever, ever spend it, because what are we saving for, right? Right. So in retirement, you should be, spending, have something to spend, have something to help you out on your shortcomings. Yes. So we don't say bring our savings to zero, but when we save, most times we're saving with a purpose. So having that emergency fund, that's something that we're holding tight, holding on, keep building until it gets to the number, our target number we're trying to get to. So we're prepared for anything that happens, because things happen. If you think about it, what has happened in the last couple of months that maybe you weren't prepared for? Or what about the holidays coming up? Let's say you didn't watch my video that I offered on my birthday on how to plan ahead for the holidays. So then come the holidays next month, now you have to overspend for the holidays, and when it's time to pay December bills, you don't have it. Or when it's time to pay January bills, you don't have it because you spent the January money on the holiday. So, that emergency fund might help you in that area. That's not a major emergency, but that is an emergency because if, you have gifts that you have to get maybe for your children, then you would need that money available. So your emergency fund could be for whatever you deem an emergency. So also another thing you could write down. What is an emergency to you? The amount that you need, all those things. It's hard to put money aside. It is hard to put money aside. It is really hard. But what can make it easier for you is maybe to put it aside in a smaller amount, maybe, and not be looking at it, like have it come directly out your check into a savings account. So, it's hard, but you're doing it, but you're not doing it. Instead of taking it from your checking account and literally moving it over to your savings account, sometimes that's hard. Like, oh, I'm like, you're moving it. It's all your money, but putting it into your savings sometimes is a gut punch. Like, oh man. So, because savings, we're trained to think like, I can't touch it. And you shouldn't touch it until you get to whatever you're trying to get to, the purpose of it. But it is hard to put aside. So I would definitely recommend starting it to go automatically from your check to a different savings account, preferably one you don't have a card to. So, you're less likely to pull it. Less likely to pull it out of your account. And then that's my fourth one, because I said I have 4 for you, but of course I have a bonus. And the bonus one is to continue your financial education. Like you're here for your life. Continue to learn, continue to get tips, continue to help you allow yourself to be held accountable. Read books, go and read articles, go to, events, webinars, go to workshops, do different things to continue to learn. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I already know what I've got this under control, but things change. Life happens. Like now with the economy, what you used to do, maybe it doesn't work anymore. Or maybe, there's different things like, with the interest rates changing. Maybe you didn't know this thing, or maybe you didn't know this about an investment account. There's different things you can learn. Allow yourself to learn, allow yourself to grow, and truly, my business name, enhance your finances, So always learn. Always allow yourself to learn. So being here, I've been talking now for quite a long time, longer than normal because I was showing my planners, but you're still here. You're still here to learn. So that shows that you want to enhance your finances, and you should be proud of yourself, happy, and I'm thankful that you're here with me, because you don't have to be on this live with me. You don't have to be here. So I thank you. Like I tell you all every week, I'm here every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern on my YouTube live. So every week we have a different topic. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for being here when I pop on live at 6. I'm so excited to see you as soon as I come on and you're here with me. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like that means a lot to me. So it makes me feel like, my purpose coming to really give the tips and things like that. You want to hear it. So I love that. So I'm going to keep doing it. Everything costs more. So this really helps us all. Well, I am very glad that it's helped you, because that's what I wanted to do. Hit the like button. It helps out the page. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Oh, so those are all my tips for the day. And we'll have another topic next week. And stay tuned. If you're on the email list, I'll let you know when the planners will go on pre-sale. Who knows? Email list might get a special code. I don't know. Maybe an extra planning session. I don't know. So stay tuned. Happy budgeting. Set some goals. Get your budget together. All the things we talked about, all those habits. Pick one. Get started. Let me know. And you can let me know in the comments of this, or if it's private, DM me. Let me know what you'll be doing. Okay? All right. See you next week. See ya.